What would happen if I left my Genshin Sims unsupervised for an entire day? In the last episode, we had a bit of a deathly situation involving Zhongli, and it's given me a taste for chaos. I was curious what my Genshin Sims would get up to if I completely left my game unsupervised for an entire 24-hour span. I'm not allowed to touch anything. They get free reign to do whatever they'd like. It's about 3 p.m. on Monday right now. I'll check back in around 3 or 4 p.m. tomorrow on Tuesday, see if anyone's dead, see if the house got set on fire, all the standard fare. Dobby from My Hero Academia has mysteriously been in our house for the past week and a half. We'll see if he's still hanging out. Probably a stupid decision, but I also decided to take out the fire detector, so if something goes awry, no one might be around to help, so I'm excited. This will be our last check-in with the boys before we cut to tomorrow. Place your bets. My money's on Albedo kicking the bucket. I think it's his turn. I redecorated the upper floor a little bit before this experiment. I gave everybody a proper bed and assigned it to them just so everyone has a place to sleep. Luke and Albedo share a bunk bed. Okay, but genuinely, what is he doing? Why does he hang out? And with that, I suppose I'll see you guys tomorrow. I feel like I'm dropping my kids off at daycare.
The next day.
All right, it is 24 hours later. I am so excited to check in on the boys and see what debauchery they got up to overnight. I hosted a poll on Twitter to see what you guys think we're about to find here. It seems that most of you think Ito will somehow have managed to fall into a pit and die, so let's check it out. What? Game over. They're all dead? All of them died? How? I literally checked on them at 1 in the morning before I went to bed last night, and everybody was alive. Hold on, let's see. Can we enter this house despite the fact that they're all dead? We need to investigate. Hold on. Wait, I clicked out, but it reverted to my old save. That's not fun at all. Okay, so for some reason, it's not letting me enter the house while everyone's dead to check out where all the urns are. I'm very curious. I think I know what happened. All right, so apparently if you don't pay your bills, eventually the electricity will go out, and then if you don't pay after that, some guy shows up and starts taking your furniture. Because last night at 1 o'clock in the morning when I checked, the computer was missing. He took the TV, he took the oven, and in that picture just now when it said game over, the fridge was not there. He took the fridge. Everybody starved to death because there was no way for them to cook food, and of course everyone didn't think to order a pizza. So I actually put this cow plant on their lot because I wanted to see if it would eat anybody, and it was eating people. But it has to eat them twice in order to kill them. And as of last night at 1 in the morning, nobody was dead via the cow plant. I did see Zhongli get eaten, as you can see here. Also last night, Ito was glitching out insane. I wouldn't be surprised if he died via glitching. I don't know what was going on with him. It was pretty hilarious. All right, I thought about it. We can't just end here. I cannot just accept that failure as the end of the video. We're gonna do this again for a second day, but now I downloaded a mod where they will automatically pay their bills on the computer. So that man won't show up and steal their fridge again, and hopefully they don't all starve to death. So I suppose I'll see you guys in another 24 hours. Roll it back, we're doing it again. Okay, we are back after day 2 of leaving the boys unattended. Real quick, 2 people are dead. Where's Albedo and Dainsliv? Good news, we didn't get a game over. Bad news, 2 of our blonde boys died. Since this was running all day on my computer while I was doing work, every once in a while I kind of look up and see what's happening. I did not see Albedo die. I just saw his ghost in the kitchen and it about gave myself a heart attack. After I investigated, I found out he died of starvation, apparently. I don't know how the heck that happened because nobody else is hungry. Everyone's been eating. However, with Dainsliv, I did see him die. That actually happened this morning after I had already woken up. I was just sitting here drinking coffee, watching the boys, and I saw him walk out and talk to the cow plant, get eaten, and never get spit back out again. Maybe he did it on purpose. He said, "Oh, sweet freedom." He was cursed with immortality. I don't blame him. What better way to go out than being swallowed by a giant cow plant? Hey, at least the Grim Reaper took the garbage out on his way out the door. That was very polite of him. So let's look at the damages other than the body count. As you can see, there's dirty dishes dishes everywhere. Pretty much all the appliances are totally busted, including the toilets and the bathtub. So people are peeing their pants constantly. I'm pretty sure half of these water puddles are from people peeing their pants. Nobody has really gone up here, it doesn't seem like. Bathroom's messed up as expected. Poor Kaya has to sleep next to Albedo's urn. Let's see if we can interact with him so I can show you guys the ghost. Here he is. Wow, look at him. Aw, I'm so sorry this had to happen to Albedo. D-Luke has developed a bit of a dad bod in the past few days. I don't know how this is happening, consider the circumstances, but that's fine. I will say one thing I did have to intervene with was fixing the computer once in a while. I didn't want the repo man to come take their fridge again, so if I did see their computer was busted when I was checking in, I would just repair it really quick, but otherwise, not too shabby for a full 24 hours on their own. You know, I feel like a couple of the deaths could have been avoided if I didn't have a cow plant, especially. If you're planning on doing this, don't put a cow plant in your lot, all right? I'm just gonna say that right now. You know, all things considered, we seem to be in pretty good spirits. I mean, we still got the hot dog suit, cooking them up some, oh, what you doing? You making some pizza over here? I'm very surprised that they can still use the fridge despite the fact that it's broken. I'm not sure how that works out. And here's Albedo. He's probably gonna raid the fridge. Apparently, if they die from starvation, their ghost will just like be hungry all the time, which is pretty sad. I don't know where Dainsliff's ghost is. Let's see what his problem is. Summon Dainsliff. There. Oh, he angry. Oh, he mad though. Oh my god, look at him stomping in the house. You're the one who fed the ravenous cow. I don't know what you're mad about. He's mad because I summoned his ghost and I'm making him still participate in this stupid challenge. I thought I was finally at rest after a life of being alive beyond my will. I finally thought I was gonna be at peace, but it was just like, well, I don't care, whatever. So all in all, you know what? I guess I was expecting a couple people to die, but it seemed a little bit random. And if you do this multiple times, you're gonna get different results each time. And again, I had to install a couple mods to make sure that they didn't die too fast from like I said, the bill payment thing. Another issue that I ran into was pop-ups would appear on screen so often that it would like pause your game without your consent. So I actually had to find a mod to disable those as well. If you want to try this out for yourself, and if you have a copy of The Sims 4, I'm going to leave a video in the description that I used to help me with this process. It's a video on how to keep your game on pause for extended periods of time and like what mods you need, etc, etc. Let me know if you participate in such an event and what the results are. You know, did anyone get eaten by a cow plant? Did anyone drown in the toilet? I don't know. As per usual, after this torturous debauchery, I will not be saving my game. I'm going to exit out and pretend that just never happened at all. Yeah, sure, go ahead, infect the coffee pot. Next time we come back to hang out with the Genshin guys, all will be well. Albedo and Dainsliff will be alive again. They will not remember a thing, okay? It's beautiful. It's lovely. I hope you enjoyed this experiment of sorts. Honestly, even if I left them go for a little bit longer than this, I don't know if anything different would have happened. Maybe a couple other people would have died eventually, but I was considering letting it run for an entire week for a different video, but I feel pretty satisfied with what we discovered here today. If you have ideas for other challenges I could participate in with my Genshin Sims, let me know in the comments below. What kind of future debauchery would you like to see them getting up to? Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the trials and tribulations of ghastly Albedo. Wait, didn't I predict that he was gonna die first? My money's on Albedo kicking the bucket. I called that. Bro, I got the timestamps. I know he's the one who died first. Dainsliff died more recently. Congratulations, here's a medal. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.